Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Excavation of Hob's Barrow. We're potentially going to be meeting a witch today. Our friend Arthur here tells us that the witch lives somewhere in the woods, and I've got an idea of where that probably is going to be. I'd imagine it's where those guys were chopping wood the day before. Okay. Wasn't expecting a flashback.
Thomasina, dear, come say goodbye to your father. Come on now, don't make him wait.
Is this the day of the accident?
I don't want to.
Aren't you going to miss me?
I hate you, Daddy.
Ah,
Those are strong words for such a little lady.
I want to come with you.
We've been through this, little bird. You can't come with me this time, but we'll go to Seaborough next month. I promise. Oh, what a dig that shall be.
I hate you.
Well, I love you. See you soon, little bird.
so I mean it is possible the dream thing was right, and he did go off to a dig at Hob's Barrow and was involved in all of that. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so this is where we bumped into Father Roach, right? And then this way is where that the little tunnel is. Now,
I shan't be visiting the badgers again. I was lucky to escape intact.
oh, okay. I wanted to see if we could go back in there, but I guess not. Were all these rocks here before? I don't know. Anyway, down here, can we get past now? I think we can. I think this is where these guys were chopping the wood, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. Guessing this is the witch. Ooh. Okay. Just examining some berries. Let's just see if there's anything else we can look at. The house is here. Doesn't look like it.
They look somewhat like juniper berries.
Juniper berries, okay.
Please, forgive my intrusion. Are you Mother Mildred?
Some call me that. I prefer Mildred Walker, given as that's my name.
Apologies. Thomasina Bateman. I think we met at Bewlay Station.
Oh, yeah, we
I
did.
take it Panswick's men have cleared off. Good riddance. Those ruffians would cut their own noses off if he asked them to. I recognised you the moment I laid eyes on you at the station.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, yeah, it's quite a striking family resemblance.
Oh.
You have your father's eyes, Miss Bateman.
He was here.
You knew my father?
Such piercing blue eyes he had. What a handsome young man. William.
He was here, in Bewlay.
Oh, yes. A long time ago, mind. 25 years by my reckoning.
Interesting.
But I'll never forget those eyes.
Well, so it seems so the dream might well have been real after all. Let's ask about her father.
Why was my father in Bewlay?
You were helping Samuel Briden excavate Hob's Barrow.
Damn.
You must be jesting.
Do I look like I'm jesting?
Looks like it was true. Unless it's some big conspiracy, of course.
How did you come to meet my father?
One might say I have a reputation in these parts. Folks from all around come to me for help with their ailments. Hernwood is abundant with flora that, if mixed correctly, will cure almost any ill. Your father must have caught wind of this, as one day he came to me, asking for a cure.
A cure for what?
Your mother was with child, and she was suffering the most terrible nausea.
Huh.
Adam.
Oh.
I made something to help her.
The journal. This was entered in the journal. It belongs to my father.
What journal?
Okay. Yeah, because Daredevil was saying that the Latin in there referred to morning sickness, so yeah.
Take a look at this. A passage recalls meeting a local wise woman to seek a tincture for his beloved's nausea gravidarum.
Aye, that's me. I made the tincture for him.
So it's...
This is incredible.
You don't recognise your own father's handwriting?
That's weird.
It's been so many years since I've seen it.
I mean, the creature in the dream did say proof would turn up the next day.
What do you make of this stone?
I-A-W. I haven't a clue. Perhaps
Okay.
it's an old folk trinket, or a talisman of some kind. The moors are steeped in folklore.
Excavation.
What can you tell me about the excavation?
Well, not much. I only met your father twice. The last time he asked me if I knew anything about binding magic.
Ooh.
Binding magic.
He said he needed it for the excavation.
Hogwash.
To seal
My
it?
father is a man of logic and reason. Why would he be asking about such nonsense?
Perhaps you don't know him as well as you think you do. Anyway, I know nothing of magic and told him so. He seemed disappointed. I never saw him again, but I understand the excavation went ahead. Samuel Briden hanged himself not long after. Reason enough for you to stay well clear of that place.
So yeah, the creature said that it's... I'm guessing we're referring to it as a goblin. The goblin said that it helped our dad escape.
You never saw my father again after the excavation?
No, I always assumed he just went home.
Who excavated Hobbs Barrow alongside Samuel Briden and my father?
I bet it was what's his
From
name.
memory, it were just the two of them.
I bet Leonard Shoulder was involved in some way.
What do you think my father meant by binding magic?
I've no idea. He didn't explain more and I didn't wish to pry.
This just doesn't sound like my father at all.
You'll have to ask him yourself.
I'm afraid my father has been incapacitated since I was a child. He cannot speak nor move.
Terrible. Oh, I'm sorry.
You said that the flora here could cure almost any ill.
Almost, my dear. But your father's affliction sounds beyond my abilities.
So ask about the goblin then.
The landlord of the Plough and Furrow told me about a folk tale associated with Hobbs Barrow. Something about a goblin. Are you familiar with it?
No doubt there is such a tale. Name any beastie you can think of and someone round here will have a story about it.
Accurate.
My thoughts precisely.
Third man.
Charles Briden mentioned there was a third man involved in the excavation.
Is that so? Well, you'd best ask him about it. He knows more than I do.
Okay, we can do that. What about Leonard Shoulder?
Can you tell me anything about Leonard Shoulder?
I know of him, as is the nature of such a small town. I also know he invited you here.
Little
How?
escapes you, Miss Walker.
So they say. My path rarely crosses with his. Let's put it that way. But he's a nice enough fellow.
I see.
Alright, and Lord Panswick? I'm guessing she's not a fan.
Do you know Lord Panswick?
I know his labourers make a mess of these woods, the brutes. The man himself hasn't graced me with his presence.
You've never met him?
Not since he were a wee lad.
Oh.
A maid brought him to me with a sore stomach. It were all the rich food they were feeding him. Nowt more.
Thank you for your help, Ms. Walker.
Well, that was certainly very, very informative, wasn't it? Can we...
What are those berries you're picking?
An ancient breed, no good for eating. However, they do have some medicinal qualities.
I see.
Alright, we'll have to remember that because maybe we'll need to come back and get those at some point.
I shouldn't enter uninvited.
No, let's just see if she's got anything else to
I
say.
have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Okay, she hasn't. Right, to do. Convince Mr. Briden, investigate the local folklore, and speak with... I mean, we did that. Unless there's...
I've already shown her that.
Okay, and we showed her this,
I've
right?
already shown her that.
So I wonder why it hasn't disappeared from the to-do list.
Miss Bateman,
Oh, this might be why.
Yes.
remember what I told you when we first met?
I've forgotten.
You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Something terrible happened to Samuel Briden in that barrow. Whatever they found down there, I'd wager it got to your father too. Tell me you won't disturb Hobbs Barrow.
I don't want to.
Can't make that promise, Mildred.
Can't say I didn't warn you. There is something unnatural about that place.
We must seek to understand the world by rational means, Ms. Walker. One cannot abandon reason.
I mean... Oh, are we getting another flashback? We are.
Thomasina! Thomasina, come here this instant.
I'm playing with Josephine.
She can wait. This is very important.
Is this when the dad returned with the, like, affliction or whatever it is? I'm guessing so.
I'll be back soon, Josephine.
Okay, well, let's head on.
What is it, Mummy?
It's your father.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Daddy's home?
No, my dear. I must go to Bakewell with haste. Miss Bowes will look after you whilst I'm gone. Is that clear?
Where's Daddy?
He's had an accident.
What happened?
He's come off his horse.
Silly Daddy. Will he be all right?
Of course he will be fine. Your father is as strong as an ox, but I need to go collect him, all right?
Can't I come too?
No, dear. Miss Bowes will look after you.
But I want to come.
Go pick up your dolls, then come inside, all right?
Yes, Mummy.
Alright, well, should we go back and get the doll?
Josephine, it's time to go inside now.
So interesting. This is all linked in a way that we didn't expect them.
Where did Mummy go?
It's all starting to be revealed. I've got to say, the story is brilliant, isn't it? There's so many like twists and turns and everything. It's... Oh, hang on. What's this? Resin.
The resin has set somewhat. It's firmly gripped to the stump.
Okay. Can we, like, get that off somehow?
I've collected some waxy resin.
Hey! Don't know what that's going to be for, but we've got resin anyway. Right, so there could be something else lurking around here. We didn't even check this screen when we came in, did we? So, we've got to find out about this folktale stuff, but also we've got to speak to... What's going on?
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
Oh, I see. I missed that help him again bit before. What is Arthur doing here?
Arthur, you won't believe it. The journal belongs to my father. He was here in Bewlay. Arthur? Hello?
Arthur? Oh god, is he like in some sort of trance like the...
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to remember something.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Something in the woods. It will come back to me.
What?
You say your father were in Bewlay?
Yes! Mildred said that he helped Samuel Briden excavate Hob's Barrow 25 years ago.
Well, I'll be. Let's talk about it tonight at the plough.
Well, this is just weird. Should we tell him now? I feel like we tell him now. I don't know if something will happen to him in the meantime.
Arthur, I must tell you about the dream I had. I was at Hob's Barrow and there was a creature. It told me it saved my father from something inside and that I would find proof of this in the morning. Sure enough, when I awoke, the journal was in my room. Mildred confirmed the journal belonged to my father. The creature told me it could help my father again. I mean, it was merely a dream. I don't know what to think anymore. Arthur?
This is weirding me out a bit.
Arthur, are you listening? Fine then, we'll talk later. I hope you piece together your memories.
I feel like something's going on with him right now.
I'll leave him be for now.
Alright, well, I mean, I don't think we can do anything about it. So, are the kids still up this way? Oh. Hello, it's this guy again.
Hello, dear.
Good day.
Man. Okay. Let's talk to this man.
I believe we've met.
Miss Thomasina Bateman, the famous antiquarian.
My reputation precedes me.
I can assure you it does.
And you are?
James.
Okay.
Are you a painter?
You see this beck before you. Look at the water. See how it tumbles and falls. I seek one spot on which my eyes can rest. Be it a stone or a small corner of the current, I meet it with my gaze. And out of the tumbling and falling, a new land rises. I see a new world.
You certainly have the eloquence of an artist.
Yeah. Let's ask about the painting.
What are you painting?
A new world.
Quite the ambition.
Indeed, my ambition knows no bounds.
Can I see it?
Not yet. It's not finished.
Okay.
Such a world is not complete without you in it.
You flatter me, James.
Nonsense. Say you'll let me paint you.
I mean, sure.
Why not?
Magnificent. You shall be the shining star of my new world.
I don't really have the time now, though. Perhaps later?
Don't fret, my dear. When the time comes, I shall call on thee.
Capital.
Is this Lord Panswick? Or I'm guessing he knows Lord Panswick or is relating to him or something.
What do you make of this stone?
It looks antique. You might want to keep a hold of it.
Okay, Hob's Barrow.
Do you know of Hob's Barrow?
I'd like to know more about you, Thomasina. What time do you like to rise in the morning? How do you like your tea? What makes you happy?
Let's tell the truth.
Well, I like to rise early and watch the sunrise.
With your husband, I'm sure.
I see what you're getting at, dude.
No, I'm currently unentangled.
Such a view should be shared with at least a lover.
Do you deem yourself fit for this position?
Indubitably. But do go on. How do you like your tea?
Hot, with just a splash of milk.
No sugar, of course.
No sugar.
It rots the teeth. Your smile is as dazzling as the Himalayan snow.
Oh, James.
And finally, what makes you happy?
Spending time with my father.
I should like to meet him.
Perhaps you will. And you, James? I propose the same queries to you.
All in good time. My truths will surround you in good time.
Yeah. Something sus about this guy.
Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
A man of Bewlay.
Yes.
I care not for the men of Bewlay. Only for the visitors.
Right. Lord Panswick.
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
A fine gentleman. Now that is someone who commands respect.
Do you know him personally?
No, I don't think anyone can really claim that. But what a tiring subject. Shall we discuss something a little more exciting?
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
Yeah, he definitely knows more than he's letting on, doesn't he? For certain. Alright then, guys, well, I'll tell you what, we are out of time for now. We'll go and try and speak to Briden in the next one to get some sort of idea of who this third man is, but it's coming together nicely, isn't it? So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Kumidin, and Paul Leone, and I'll see you next time.